Welcome to week 3. We're going to talk about implementing your wellness plan and some hurdles that you might come across and how to get over those. You should have filled out your wellness plan document and you have a plan of what you're going to focus on and when over the next few months. And now you're going to start doing that. You're going to start implementing it. You're going to start practicing these habits and doing these things that you know are good for you. You know they're going to help you get the results you want, and yet our brains can be really sneaky and can get in the way of what we really want. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the brain today because I believe this is a part of your wellness journey that may be a missing puzzle piece for you, that maybe in the past you approached your health very practically. But when we don't address our thoughts and our mindset around our health, we end up creating the same results over and over and over again. So let's talk about the brain a little bit. Something you need to know about your brain is that one of its main jobs is to keep you safe. And it does this by giving you thoughts and ideas. And like I've mentioned last week, is that our brains are really slow to change. And they're capable of change, but they can resist it because they're not convinced that that change is going to be safe. And our brains can be really dramatic and blow things out of proportion and think, well, I don't know if this plexus thing, if you're going to be safe and it's kind of risky, and are you sure it's worth your money? Are you sure it's worth your time? Are you even getting the results that you want? And our brain offers up these ideas, and then we're forced to answer these questions of like, am I getting the results I want? Am I wasting my money and time? And we start looking for evidence of like, well, I'm not getting results yet. And I don't know, am I wasting my time? And we begin to lose confidence in the process. We lose confidence in the products. And we start slowing down those habits, like taking our products, drinking our water, going on walks, eating food that's going to nourish us and fuel us. We stop making those decisions and we end up sabotaging our results, and we say, see, I was wasting my time. These products aren't working and I just need to quit. Do you see that cycle of we begin to question things, and so when we question if it's working, we begin to pull back, and when we pull back, we don't get the results we want, and then we feel like our question was valid and justified, and see, it's not working. This is common. We all do this, and it's not just in Plexus. We could do this, going to a new church. We could do this in relationships. We end up looking for evidence to prove a point that we want to believe. So here's where your wellness journey is going to require a lot of intentionality. It's going to be in your mindset. You have to intentionally trust the products, and there's science out there to prove that these products work. There's thousands of people's lives that have changed, and if it worked for them, why not you? You need to trust the process of getting healthy, that health takes time, and there are quick fixes and quick results out there, but that is not what you want. That's not why you joined Plexus. You joined Plexus because you believe that health can be sustainable and be long-term. So you have to trust the products, trust the process, and you have to trust yourself. Maybe in the past, you did sabotage your health journey. Maybe in the past, you did give up and quit, and you really question, am I going to be able to do it this time? Why not? Why not this time? So as you're implementing your health plan, these thoughts are going to come up of questioning, is this working? And part of trusting the process of getting healthy is saying, yes, it's working, and here's why. And you have to gather evidence for why it's working for you. Why, even in the little things, maybe you haven't reached your long-term goal, but what about the fact that you are waking up with more energy, or you are thinking differently about yourself, that you're making decisions differently this time than you have in the past? And you gather this evidence that this is working for you, and if it's working now in the small choices compound to big results. And those long-term results are inevitable as long as you believe that the small choices that you are making now matter. So there's a resource for you to work through this week called Mindset Matters. And it's gonna get you in that right frame of mind for long-term results. The other resource I want to introduce you to is a little 4-video series on our Facebook community page, and there's going to be a link here on this site called Creating Habits That Last. I talk even more about this process that goes on in our brains and how we can create habits that last and cooperate with our brains rather than just submitting to its self-sabotage that it's trying to do with us at times and keep us safe. It's trying to keep us safe, but a lot of times it holds us back from the change we want. So that little 4-video series is going to be great education for how you can cooperate with your brain to create habits that last and really change as a person and be a different person. So hope this was helpful. You've got the Mindset Matters page, and check out that little video series. I really think you're going to like it, and I will talk to you next week.